So far I have our line set that I used, and we kind of use the natural sweeps on the coiled line to make our bends. You can see this bend here comes down in slopes. That's just the natural bend of the coil. And on this bend here, same thing, we just kind of manipulated it to bend there. If we try to actually put this bend in, we'd probably end up kinking the hose from a straight line. So, next thing I'm going to do is cut this. Alright, I'm just going to kind of guess where we're going to need to cut this right now. I know we're going to be against the wall, so come on. Come on there. The good thing is I can move my air conditioner around at this point. So first thing is to cut the insulation. And we'll make a cut with our tubing cutter. Take your time on this step. You don't want to collapse your pipe. Alright, they're kind of lined up. Next thing I want to do is remount the pipe a little bit. If you don't have one of these, don't do it. You can get those in big. You can't let any of those get in there. So you can't make any small particles. But if you don't have one of these, what I'll use is my swinger. It'll make sure that that's open up enough to that. Notice I'll meet that in there. Okay, next thing we're going to do is make sure that we can hook this up to the air conditioner. Oh, look. It lines up. Okay. So we're hooked in right now, and as far as that goes, we're going to stop right there. I did a piece of 3/8 ODF pipe the same way I did the 3/4. Just got it estimated of where that's going to go. Now, so far so good here. We got our large line in, we got our small line in, and when we, on the small line, it's nice because you can hold it upside down and get in there and ream that out. But again, if you don't have one of these ones, don't do it, just use your swedge and pound that to the right opening. Make sure there's no little shards in there. It's the same thing, make sure that opening is at least that big. I'm going to show you how I swedge this open to make it so a pipe will fit in a pipe. Now I have a bar for this, but I don't have a bar for the bigger pipe. And sometimes I don't even use this when I do it. But this makes it easier. And it's swedged. Okay, we'll take that out. You can see how this pipe, this one has a little flare on it, but these two pipes, they fit together. So you can silver solder those together without having a fitting. Okay, next I'll take out my Schrader valves. Let's keep in mind that this is a R22 system, and at this point there's nitrogen in here, and we don't want to crack our valves yet. I do want to pull back our insulation so we don't heat that up. Pair of vice grips, just so barely grams. And to take out the Schraders, we use a Schrader tool. Next thing, I want to wrap our valve with a wet rag so we don't do any damage.